The Red Rising Trilogy was so good. No spoilers here today, but I've just got to talk to someone now. This is Fantasy for the Ages, where my son Zach and I get together and talk about fantasy, science fiction, and other nerdy things that we enjoy. Solidly science fiction today, as we're talking about Red Rising. Now, I say we, but that's just in the we of the show. It's just me today. Zach and I are doing deep dive episodes into each book of the Red Rising saga. And Zach already did Spoiler-Lite book blasts on each of the books. Now, I'm not going to repeat what he did, but I just finished the first 3 books, so the opening trilogy of this saga, and I've got to talk about these. So I'm going to do these, a trilogy, as my own Spoiler-Lite episode. I hope you enjoy. If you do, don't forget to hit the like button down below and subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so yet. Pierce Brown has created a story in this trilogy that is amazing on so many levels. Again, staying only spoiler-light, this is the story of humanity in a distant future where, to solve the issues inherent in our species, things like greed, envy, the thirst for power, the inability to cooperate for very long at all, the drive to raise oneself up at the expense of others, those sorts of issues. Well, to do that, to beat those, humanity, now a solar system spanning species, has created a system of societal order, which they actually call the Society. And this order, this structure, gives a place and a role to everyone. Everybody knows what to do, how to live their lives, what is expected of them. And in that way, humanity finally has peace. Except this system suffers the same problem as every other attempt across history and literature at creating utopia, the perfect socialistic society, or any other such way of living together. People are flawed. Someone has to run the system, in essence, ruling over the others, and we just can't help ending up taking advantage of the perks of being in charge. It seems like we're hardwired for this. And at the same time, others in such a system can't help trying to skirt the rules, skimming off the top, gleaning little extra benefits and privileges just because you can get away with it, and darn the fact that others are losing out because you're rising up. Pierce Brown isn't in any way that I can discern trying to create a religious allegory with this story, but I, as a Christian, do view things through a Christian perspective, and as I look at this story, I can see the issue pretty clearly. People are fallen sinners, not perfect paragons. And no matter how virtuous someone's efforts and intentions, there's always going to be someone else ready to screw it all up. And even the people doing good are going to be led in some wrong directions due to self-interest, their care for specific other people over everyone else, or just an inability to do the right thing because they look at the cost of doing so and they feel it's too high. But honestly, that's all backdrop to this story. It's an important backdrop, but the trilogy is really the story of Darrow, a beaten down red, which is the lowest of the low in the caste system of colors created for this story where golds are on top. And Darrow, this red, he has a life that he actually kind of enjoys. He's loving life. And then has it all ripped away. And this event, this shocking, traumatizing event, it's the catalyst for the opportunity to change everything. Fix everything? Not a chance. We're still talking humanity, but change. Yes, my friends, friends, changes are a coming. Speaking of friends, that's a springboard to another major theme that makes this trilogy so worthwhile: friendship. What makes someone a friend? What will we do for our friends? How does honesty and trust impact friendship? Can people truly be your friend if you hold back secrets, if they don't know core things about you? Will true friendship survive the skeletons in the closet? And if friends disappear when the surprises come out, were they ever really your friends at all? This trilogy has great action, amazing sequences, and yet some really deep themes and huge emotional beats. You will laugh, you may cry, you will definitely sit back with some ugh moments. And if you read this and feel like, meh, you may not have a heart. I mean, seriously, you may need to get that checked out. Okay, that's what I have on this amazing trilogy. 2 thumbs up, big strong recommend. Go read Red Rising by Pierce Brown. If you already have, of course, hit the comment box down below and tell us what you think. Am I right on the statements I put out here? My thoughts on what it's all about and the themes and blah blah blah? Give me your comments. I love to see, Zach and I both love to see what people have to say about the videos we put out here. Also, down along with the show notes, you'll find the other ways you can interact with Zach and I. Our Discord server, there's an invitation there where you can find us on social media, and even our Patreon page. We do have faithful patrons, Patreon supporters who give a little financial help every month to help us keep this stuff coming out. I'll put them right here. Let's put them over there. Thank you, patrons, for your support. We love you. That's all I have for you, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you next time.